Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Nick Menken back here with Splash Sports. Today is August 21st, 2024. And a little recap on yesterday's performance. We ended up going 1-2. Our only game that hit was the Los Angeles Angels and the Kansas City Royals. We had the NRFI in that one. Lost our other two. You know what? We had a couple winning days. Ran into a little hiccup there. But let's bounce back here on Wednesday. Remember, on this show, all we care about is the first 6 outs of the ball game. Plain and simple. A NRFI means no runs first inning, while YRFI means yes runs first inning. But before I get into those free plays, you know what to do. Smash that like button for me and subscribe to my YouTube channel and toggle on that notification button. That way, every time I drop another video, you guys will be notified right away. All right, let's have a nice winning day here. I'm feeling real good about the games. Let's see how they play out. Rolling into game number 1, we got the Chicago White Sox taking on the San Francisco Giants here. For the Chicago White Sox, they got Garrett Crochet on the mound. He's 6-9 on the season, 124 innings of work. Does have an ERA sitting at a 3.51 here, 176 strikeouts. He's clearly averaging over a strikeout here per inning on only 124 innings of work in 50 earned runs for Garrett Crochet. He'll be matched up here in San Francisco versus Logan Webb, 11-8 on the season, 164 innings of work. Does have an ERA sitting at a 3.17 here, 140 strikeouts in 58 earned runs for Logan Webb. Garrett Crochet, his last 2 starts have not got a win or a loss. The last being against the Houston Astros, where he only went 4 innings of work, 4 hits, and 1 earned run. Logan Webb, on the other hand, picked up his 11th win of this season against the Milwaukee Brewers, where he looked sharp, going 7.2 innings of work, 4 hits, and no earned runs. This White Sox team, offensively, is the worst offense in all of baseball here. Garrett Crochet is their best chance of winning the game before the game even starts here. I think Garrett Crochet comes out shoving and Logan Webb does what he does at home. That's why in game number 1 between the Chicago White Sox and the San Francisco Giants, we are smacking the NRFI. No runs first inning. Throwing to game number 2 between the Minnesota Twins and the San Diego Padres here. For the Minnesota Twins, they got Wood Richardson on the mound here. He's 4-3 with 107 innings of work. Does have an ERA sitting at a 3.77, 92 strikeouts in 45 earned runs for Richardson. He'll be matched up here in San Diego versus Matt Waldron. 7-10 on the season, 138 innings of work. Does have an ERA a little higher, sitting at a 4.29, 127 strikeouts, just under a strikeout here per inning, and 66 earned runs. Wood Richardson picked up his 4th win of the season in his last start against the Texas Rangers, where he went 5 innings of work, 3 hits, and 2 earned runs. Let me remind you that win, his last win, hasn't came since June 26th. So it was a bit of a stretch here for Richardson, and he finally picked up a win. I think he comes locked in this game, but my concern is going to be Matt. Matt picked up his 10th loss of the season against the Colorado Rockies, where he went 5.2 innings of work, 9 hits, and 7 earned runs, and 4 of those earned runs came in the bottom of the first inning. No question that Matt Waldron loves to give up runs early in ball games. I think this Minnesota Twins team will get to Matt Waldron here. If not, this San Diego Padres team, who is currently first in team batting average in all of MLB. Both of these offenses here are ranked top 10 in about just every category here. That's why in game number 2 between the Minnesota Twins and the San Diego Padres, we are smacking the YRFI. Yes runs first inning. Thrown to a third and final game between the Seattle Mariners taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers here. For the Seattle Mariners, they got their guy Logan Gilbert on the mound. He's 7-9 on the season, 161 innings of work. Does have an ERA sitting under 3 at a 2.96 with 155 strikeouts. Just under a strikeout here per inning in 53 earned runs for Gilbert on the season. He'll be matched up here in Los Angeles versus Jack Flaherty. 9-5 on the season, 123 innings of work. Does have an ERA just over 3, sitting at a 3.07, 157 strikeouts. He is averaging a strikeout here per inning in 42 earned runs for Jack Flaherty. Logan Gilbert lost his last outing against the Pittsburgh Pirates, where he went 6.1 innings of work, 5 hits, and 3 earned runs in that one. And then Jack Flaherty hasn't picked up a win or a loss in his last 2 starts, last being against the Milwaukee Brewers there, where he went 5 innings of work, 4 hits, and 3 earned runs. The Seattle Mariners team in this series has lost 2 games in a row to this Los Angeles Dodgers team. Logan Gilbert is their only hope to salvage this series and to get off to a hot start. That's why I think he will do so here tonight against Jack Flaherty. That's why in game number 3 between the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Dodgers, we are smacking the NRFI. No runs, first inning. Let's take a recap of the games I selected for you today. Game number 1 between the Chicago White Sox and the San Francisco Giants, we are smacking the NRFI. No runs, first inning. Game number 2 between the Minnesota Twins and the San Diego Padres, we are smacking the YRFI. Yes, runs, first inning. In our third and final game between the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Dodgers, we are smacking the NRFI. No runs, first inning. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is Nick Menken with Splash Sports. If you have not done so, smack that like button for me. It helps me out a ton, and it costs you guys none. And make sure to go follow me over on X at Nick Menken. Best of luck and best bets.